Welcome to the latest adventure of my historic trip. This time, we're reporting from Turkey, a country that is littered with amazing history from a variety of cultures. Hittites, Greeks, Persians, Romans, and Ottomans. Unfortunately, we have limited time, so we'll only be reporting from 4 cities. But as always, we'll be reporting on some interesting and esoteric elements of history. For today, we're reporting from Istanbul, one of the most significant cities in world history, and the only city to have the distinct pleasure of straddling 2 continents, Europe and Asia, truly being a meeting place of East and West. There are so many things to see and explore, such as the Hagia Sophia, the 3rd incarnation, the Church of Holy Wisdom, the Sultan Ahmed Mosque, also known as the Blue Mosque, the Ayub Sultan Mosque, the tomb of Ayub Ansari, one of the closest companions of the Prophet, the Suleimani Mosque, the largest and most beautiful mosque in Turkey, the old wall fortifications of the city, or Topkapi Palace, the power center of the Ottoman Empire. But for today, we'll keep it simple and report on the most important thing about Istanbul, the city itself. Now, the city was founded in the 7th century BC by a legendary king, a common theme you'll see in other cities we report on. But this king's name was Byzance, which is where the word of the first city, Byzantium, is derived from. Now, after some jostling of power between Greeks and Persians, the city became part of the Roman Empire in 73 AD. 250 years later, the Roman Emperor Constantine wanted to build a new capital for the Eastern Roman Empire, and he built this city as a new Christian city and a new capital city. He named it Nova Roma, or New Rome, but it was also known as Constantinople, the city of Constantine. Now, during the Middle Ages, this city flourished and became one of the largest and wealthiest cities in Europe. It also housed one of the largest churches, actually the largest church, for over 1,000 years, the Hagia Sophia, built by Emperor Justinian in the 6th century. Now, that all changed during the 4th Crusade. Instead of attacking Muslim cities, the crusading Christian army sacked and pillaged the greatest city, Christian city of its time, Constantinople. The city never truly recovered from this onslaught. Its buildings lay in disrepair, and the population dwindled to 1/5 of what it used to be. In fact, it was this Christian on Christian bloodshed that allowed the Ottoman Turks, led by Sultan Mehmed II, to conquer the city in 1453 and establish it as a new capital of the Ottoman Empire. The new city was given a new name, Istanbul, which is either a short version of Constantinople or literally means to the city, Istanbul. Under the Ottomans, the city was revitalized, and Mehmed II resettled Muslims, Christians, and Jews into his new capital. He also called upon craftsmen and intellectuals from around the world to help him rebuild. Along with great structures such as Topkapi Palace and the Grand Bazaar, subsequent sultans also built great structures, such as the Suleimania and the Blue Mosque. For 500 years, this city remained one of the grandest of its time. But by the early 20th century, the Ottoman Empire had begun to weaken and collapsed. And the new secular government, led by Mustafa Kemal Atatürk, moved the new country's capital of Turkey from Istanbul to Ankara to distance themselves from the Ottoman past. However, less than a century later, the new government has revitalized Turkey and established themselves as a regional powerhouse. In fact, they're drawing closer to their Ottoman roots. As a result, Istanbul's light shines bright again, and the city continues to be a grand meeting place of East.